Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DuoSanctum channel, where we're going to teaching you loads of different magic tricks, flourishes, shuffles, anything to maybe, get you inspired to do a bit of magic during this lockdown, because quite frankly, there is fuck all to do. And today, for our first video, we're going to be showing you probably the most simple yet effective trick in all of magic, simply because it's easy to do and it can be used in such a variety of different tricks that it's just a great skill to learn. So how does it work? It works by taking the top card, such as the 4 of diamonds, placing it in the middle of the deck, giving it a click and watching it return to the top. Don't believe me? Well, we'll put it in the middle again, give it a click and it returns to the top. So we're going to be learning how to perform that skill today. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. This is called the double lift, and as the name suggests, it simply means what's happening in this trick. We are picking up 2 cards, or in the demonstration I showed you, I'm actually picking up 3 cards, but we'll get onto that later. So basically, the trick works by picking up 2 cards and showing the spectator the card, and you say to them the top card, because that's what they're led to believe. You're placing it in there, and because you're picking up 2 or 3 cards, you're actually placing a random card in the middle of the deck. So it gives the illusion that the card is actually returned to the top. So in the demonstration I actually did 3. So then when I placed one in the middle, I then lifted up 2 cards, placed the random one in the middle, so it gave that illusion. There's many ways to perform the double lift, loads of different varieties which are going to be shown you in the video today. So the first way that I learned was simply grabbing my hand, using my middle finger and my thumb, simply going over and picking up 2 cards. Like so. That's a gimmick card, forget about that. While this is easy to do, it's not particularly difficult. You just get a feel for what 2 cards feels like. It's not very natural, because if I was to give you the deck and say pick up the top card, you wouldn't pick up the top card like this, you'd usually slide it across. But I mean, it's quite easy to do, so if you're learning, it still gives the same effect, but it doesn't look as natural. So if you're kind of looking to do a more advanced technique, another way is by holding the deck in a normal grip. You push the cards forward with this finger and give the cards a riffle until you feel you got 2 cards, and then catch a break with your pinky, like so. Let me show it. You can catch a break, so that gives you the opportunity to then peel the cards, like so, which gives it a more natural look, and then when you place the random card in the deck, it will give the illusion that it reappears. But it just gives it a much more natural look. And it just makes, when you're using the double lift in any tricks, it just makes it look so much cleaner and better. There is a more advanced way to actually do this trick, which Alf is going to show you now, so peace out.
So I'm going to teach you a slightly more advanced way of using the double lift. It takes a bit more practice and a bit more persistence, but it does look really slick, so I advise you do learn it. This is what this double lift looks like. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to do that double lift. It's quite simple, it takes a bit of practice, but it is quite an easy trick to learn. The double lift starts off most magic tricks, so I advise you learn this trick first. Any variation of double lift will work. Okay, so let's get into how to do the trick. So first of all, what we're going to need to do is we're going to find a pinky break. Okay, now we can find a pinky break in many ways. We can riffle down the deck of the cards with our pinky, and find the 2 cards there, just like this. This is quite an advanced way of how to find a pinky break. It does take a bit of practice, with the thumb on the left side, the index finger on the top, rest of the 3 fingers on the bottom, and all our pinky is doing is pushing the deck of cards over, just like this. This allows it a lot easier, so that when we pull the thumb down and when we pull the pinky down, it riffles through the cards. And what we can do is we can actually count 2 cards and then put our pinky at the top, just like that. The way I'm going to be teaching it is slightly easier. It needs to be covered up a bit more, but it is still a really effective way of doing it. And all this is literally doing is riffling up the back of the deck and stopping when there are 2 cards left. We're then going to place our pinky in, riffle the front of the deck, and then we're done. We have a pinky break, and from the front it looks completely normal. The reason we riffle the front of the deck as well is just so it looks less obvious. We're riffling through the back of the deck to actually find the card. They don't know that. So we riffle the front of the deck. It just hides any mysterious things that are going on. So once we've got our pinky break, we're not going to shove our pinky in there. This makes the front look really obvious. People are going to think, oh look, he's got his finger under 2 cards. So we're going to keep our pinky hovered on the edge. So the pinky's not actually in there, but it's holding the cards up. And then our middle finger is going to keep the cards pulled down, so that from the front it looks completely normal. We're going to push our ring finger towards the base of the thumb, and it will push the cards down, just giving it a slight curve. And then all we're going to do is use the tip of our thumb, and we're going to push down near the ring finger, and it's almost going to create like an adhesive vacuum type effect, so that when we open the hand and move our ring finger out of the way, that the decks of the cards stick to the ring finger, but they also stick together. So again, we've got our pinky break. Our ring finger is going to push to our thumb, just like so. Open our hand, and they're going to be stuck together. We're then going to use our other index finger to grab these 2 cards, and we're going to fling them over, just like this. Done at speed, like that. If you're not very comfortable finding the top 2 cards and getting a break without it looking very obvious, you can catch the 2 cards with your thumb so that it's easy to regain that pinky break. We're going to use our thumb, we're going to remove our ring finger, and we're going to use our index finger to pull the cards down, and it's going to lift the back of the cards up. From this, we can easily drop the cards, leaving our pinky underneath. We're now set up, ready to turn the cards back over. Once we're in this position, we're going to copy exactly what we've done before, push our ring finger into our thumb, creating this adhesive effect, and then when we open our ring finger, we can use our other index finger to fling the cards back over. From this, you can go into whichever trick you like. You can take this card, put it into the deck, and then magically it comes back to the top. You can use whatever trick you like. You can colour change them. Again, a quick overview. Once we've got our pinky break, so with a full pack, find the 2 cards. We fall forwards, we've got our pinky. Ring finger and thumb are pushed together, creates an adhesive, and we open our ring finger. Index finger flings the cards over. We grab it with our thumb. Index finger pulls the cards down, and we've simply got another pinky. Ring finger and thumb push together, opens, and then we fling them back round. Thanks for watching this video. If you did like it, and if you do want to learn the double lift, then leave a like below. Subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more videos. We're going to learn some flourishes, some more card tricks. We're going to adapt this double lift into things like colour changes. If you want to learn that colour change, that will be out in a couple videos time. Remember to subscribe, comment below any ideas, any tricks you want us to teach you, any flourishes, any colour changes, any shuffles like that you want us to teach, and we'll happily bring a tutorial out for you.